Pisces, hi, welcome to your reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Pisces. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in the Pisces, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings, okay? Check your other placements and other Pisces readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational words and things, Pisces, okay? Whatever, you know the spiel, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. Helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. And I think I probably repeated that like 4 times. Probably not, but either way, sorry. All right, so let's get right into this. We're going to do a little past, present, future thing here and just see kind of what's going on, what progress has been made, etc., etc. All right, here we go. Overall energy for this reading is the King of Wands. Okay. So, you've been kind of standing up in a really big way here. Seeing the bigger picture of everything that you kind of got going on around you here. Being very focused on career, life, everything, things that make you happy here. Okay, very good. But before we get too far into this, you have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, the moon showing up here for you, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Taurus. Okay, so like I said, kind of standing in your power, doing the things that make you happy. In the recent past, you have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So for some of you, it could have been a twin flame kind of a situation, but initially higher commitment. Okay, a higher commitment situation, celebration. Some of you may have went home, and that's where you reconnected with this person here. But whatever this is, happened quickly. This offer of love, commitment, connection happened quickly. You were having to make quick decisions, okay? Some of you could have, in the recent past, like I said, traveled, gone on a plane to get to whatever this was here. But it was a swift change here. But there was an offer of love here in the recent past, okay? Offer of a connection, okay? In the current, you have the Moon, the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles here. So things haven't been fully illuminated here. There is some fear. There is some unknowing. And some anxiety encased with whatever it is that you have going on. But there is movement, and there is determination to keep that movement going forward here. And having the willpower to not let things hold you back, drag you down, deter you from what journey you're on, whether it's spiritual, whether it's just moving away from situations that no longer serve you, whatever the case is. Not trying to be held back here. You're kind of allowing yourself to be more practical. You're working very hard, and some of you are working parents, mothers, fathers, and you're single. You're doing it on your own. But you're very grounded and you're very stable in your convictions here, with what it is that you want moving forward. You've put a lot of thought into this. You allow yourself to sit with yourself to see what it is that you really want, okay? And nurturing the situation and everyone in it equally here. In the near future, you have the Ten of Cups, the Star, and the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is a happy ever after here. And you're hopeful for that. You're hopeful for the love, the harmony, the fulfillment that you're going to get from this. And you are hoping and praying for that to come through. You have faith that there can be healing here within you, within a connection, within a situation here. Rejuvenate what is kind of, lost its luster, if you will. But it's going to be slow going here. That Knight of Pentacles is going to be very slow about it. Yeah, you're going to have to put in the hard work, and sometimes you're going to feel like you ain't doing shit, but don't allow that to cloud your judgment here. The responsibilities that you hold, okay, can sometimes slow it up a bit here, but it's going to be okay because you have the picture. You have the big picture. You know what the focus needs to be here. All right, let's clarify. All right. Can I get one on the King of Wands in the overall energy, please? Thank you. The King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're withholding feelings here, or somebody is withholding feelings. Not speaking on what it really is, trying to protect themselves. Not wanting anyone to really know what you're feeling, thinking. Eight of Cups. What you're really thinking and feeling here, what you're holding back is the fact that you want to walk away from a situation that is no longer serving you. It's not giving you that, again, that harmonious, peaceful fulfillment, all-consuming love here. So it's almost like, well, okay. You walked away from something here because you didn't want to speak your feelings. All right, let's see the recent past. Can I have one on the Four of Wands, please? The Moon. Yeah, this was, some of you viewed it as, a twin flame connection, but it was clouded. It wasn't, it was an illusion. Whatever you were telling yourself, Pisces, about this connection, it was an illusion. It wasn't factual. It wasn't what it was supposed to be here. Eight of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so somebody wanted to portray it as an illusion and not make it as real as they could, not locking it down, not doing, and being that it was the Four of Wands here, duality, okay, there's the mirror effect here. So yes, you both could have been feeling that you were twin flames with each other and just mirroring everything, but at the end of the day, It was an illusion. It was an illusion. A fake twin flame kind of a situation. Page of Cups in the recent past. The Hierophant. There was the illusion of the offer of, let's lock this in. Let's gain and maintain that higher commitment here. Traditional aspects here. For whatever reason, it didn't come through, or it didn't come through in the way that you envisioned. The Two of Cups in reverse. It didn't take hold. Okay. All right. Let's not make a mess, okay? All right. I do not clarify the moon. That is an end of questioning there for me as a reader. So we'll go here to the Chariot in the here and now. But again, even that illumination, you know, and the illusion is not the same. So you started it in the recent past and it's followed you into the here and now here. So you're still living in an illusion here. Trying to take some rest and recover, trying to figure things out here. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're successful in at putting yourself out there and making it feel the illusion of success. It's a facade here. What am I doing? Why am I putting them there? Here. Duh. You want to be going fast here. You want to recover because all of this here, it's heavy. It's heavy on you. You feel like you know what's going on, but you really don't. So it's caused some of you to shut down and need to really take that step back. But even though you were doing it, you were still showing up. You're still showing up. You are still moving things forward here and doing what you need to do to make progress for yourself here, to allow you to be seen however you need to be seen, and to be okay with how people may view you and see you here. Some of you are doing it on your own. Some of you already have children and, you know, and just doing what you need to do here. Nurturing you, allowing everything to show itself in the right timing here. You don't need to hold your head down. You need to stay in that Six of Wands energy here. No matter what the past held for you, even though it was just an illusion, once you really grasp the fact that you understand that it was an illusion, you're still trying to carry that illusion down here. But I think slowly and surely you're starting to break the illusion of what it is and starting to see things. No need to be embarrassed. Lots of people deal with, you know, allowing themselves to live in an illusion or something that's not 100% authentic, okay? It's okay to still hold your head up. It's okay to have a lapse of judgment and still be able to hold your head high here. All right, let's get one on the Queen of Pentacles here. The Five of Swords. It's a fight that you're having with yourself here. You're fighting yourself. You've made the right decisions. You're seeing everything that you need to be seeing here. It's okay to miss something every now and again. A very important piece of the puzzle sometimes can be misplaced for years. But it is causing that that conflict, and probably some disagreements with people that may be around you that are starting to say, "Hey, look, Pisces, you live in Delulu land. You need to stop." No, it's not that. It was just clouded. It was clouded. Things will eventually come through without the anxiety, without the fear, when you allow it to. All right, let's go down here into the near future. Let's get one on 10 of Cups. This happiness here, the blissful fulfillment. Knight of Swords in reverse. Again, you're still not ready to see the truth. You're still not ready to allow yourself to be happy here. There's going to be some lies that are coming in. And you're going to have your strength here. You already know what it is, Pisces. You gotta be courageous. You gotta tame. And if this is you who's letting lies out, you're going to use that strength to maintain and withhold the lie. Okay? Okay. That's why you're hopeful to be able to heal this, because some of you might not be 100% honest either. So you're hopeful that it can fix itself. But if you are the one who is withholding certain truths, you need to be speaking. Okay? Because if you're withholding certain truths and you're still trying to keep your head up, that is, again, that's just ridiculous to me. You can't be telling lies and protecting the lies and claim that you shouldn't be able to hold your head up high. Well, why? Why? That's where the fighting yourself is coming through. Because you know that there's some things that you've done or are doing that is wrong. All right, let's go here to the Knight of Pentacles and see what the holdup is. The Five of Cups. You're having a hard time gaining momentum here because you hold regret here. Feeling of a missed opportunity here. Feeling of missed love here. Oop. That was a whole book. I ain't taking it. So with you holding all that stuff, you're having a hard time. And you're going to feel those feelings of regret and sadness. And that's what helps you keep, because some of you had a really good thing going on. And it has followed you into your near future for this happiness, because that is what it was supposed to be. Some of you messed up along the way here, and now you want to lie about it. So the near future is going to be a little sketchy for you. And you're going to feel those feelings of regret here. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I'll see you in the next.